Live, I guess. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? I got a problem today. I keep running out of storage space on my phone, and it's a real pain in the neck because you see something you want a video, and you set up for it, and then all of a sudden your phone is full. Does anyone have that experience? I'm having that a lot lately, and maybe because I'm just getting addicted to my phone and making videos and trying to record stuff. But anyway, so I thought the solution here today was to go live, and then we'll let PRISM Live, shout out to PRISM Live, do all the work for me as far as the storage issues. So I can get the footage I hopefully can get, and they can solve all the problems for storage for me. So thank you so much, PRISM Live. So because of them, I can continue to try and do this little project we got going here. So anyway, what I want to do is, I'll tell you what happened. This morning I went outside, mowed the lawn a little bit. It's growing like crazy now. We had so much rain, and now we got some heat. Hello, beep beep, how are you? Are you working? Or are you hardly working? Working hard or hardly working? We're going live here because we want to try and catch some birds on the live stream. I don't want to keep bothering people with live streams, but you know what? Once you try it, I think maybe it's a situation where you won't go back. At least for this kind of impromptu stuff. I still like making the videos and the process of, recording. And oh, hello there, madame. How are you? We just ran out of storage space on my phone, so I apologize. We don't have very much going on here today, other than I want to try and get some footage of this bird that flew into our yard today. And that's why I've kind of gone on live, because I ran out of storage on my telephone. Well, why do I call it a telephone? It's not a telephone, it's a cell phone. Shows you how old I am calling it a telephone. Anyway, my telephone here is full. Storage is full, so I'm going to let PRISM Live take care of all that storage issue for me, and I'm just going to try and get footage of this little bird. What? Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do. So what we're going to do, I had this all set up when it was on video, and now looks like I'm a little bit too far. If the bird happens to swoop in here, we might not be able to get a clear picture of it. I'm not sure. I think we're only at 720p when we're live with PRISM. So Ryan, can you go grab another extension cord and plug your guy in? Because I got to move this forward. Just go grab another extension cord. Then you can plug it in here and bring it back there. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer here so I can get a better angle on this birdie if he decides to show up. But I'm not an expert bird watcher, but I thought since we got the capacity to do so now, I want to start recording some of the wildlife that we end up having in our yard here in the spring. In the morning, we just get woken up with such a beautiful concert of different types of birds, and thought it'd be cool to try and get them all on video and try to identify them, so we kind of know what we've got going on in our part of the world here. So it's kind of a neat little challenge. And then there's this program in the App Store. It's called iNaturalist, and we used that successfully to identify a couple of birds that came into our yard. And of course it'll identify most living creatures. We haven't tried it on Ryan yet, but we're even going to plan to try it on Ryan and see if it'll identify him properly. But we're going to see if we can get some footage of this little bird. I'll describe him for you here in a second. I'm still not close enough, I don't think, to get a really good picture if he does show up here. So I'm going to get a little closer here and adjust this. And I apologize again. We don't want to waste anybody's time just sitting here watching stuff, but this is the only way I'm going to get the footage today. And so if you come and you say hello, we're going to come back and say hello to you after this, when we've got some more time when the day's through. So we appreciate you coming here. Hey, green guy, how you doing? Thank you. Big hello to you too. So you got that. I wasn't sure if I should refer to you as green guy. You know, when you're not face to face with somebody and you take a stab at maybe a little bit of humor, you don't know if it's going to be taken well or mistaken. So I think you got it, and we mean all the best to you. And so I thought I'd just throw that in there as a little bit of a joke. Good to see you here. Nice to see you again. And just to recap for you, green guy, we're trying to set up here to catch a little bird. I saw a bird out in our yard when I was doing some lawn mowing this morning, and it was all yellow. It was a songbird, and it's kind of flitting around here a bit, and I just wanted to see if I could get it on camera to identify it with that iNaturalist program on the iPhone app. But we set up and everything, got the phone on record, and my storage on my phone is full again, so have a real big problem with that storage issue. So I thought a quick solution, since we're all set up here, is just to go live, and we'll put it on that little bird bath there and see if we can get some footage of that little birdie. And my son, he thought it'd be good to put some food out for it. So in the bird bath, you've got just some trail mix that was expired. So we put that in a floating dish, and that's floating on top of the bird bath. So I don't know if that'll attract them in or not. It's probably my talking that's going to make it bad. They won't come around as long as I'm sitting here yapping. I think that's probably the issue. And so we're going to give it a go. And again, I thank PRISM Live, because without them today, this project would be done and I wouldn't be able to get that picture of that. So at least we're going to make a good attempt of it. And in the opening of the live stream here, I was talking about another bird that we'd like to get some footage of if we could. We're doing the same thing, setting up a tripod at a hummingbird feeder on the deck. I didn't even know we had hummingbirds. I know they're in this part of the country in the summertime. I think they're called the rufous hummingbird, the type that come around here. I think there might be 2 different species that come around here. But I was on the deck just doing some computer work, and I heard this, you know, this little wonderful helicopter sound, and it was I turned around and there was this hummingbird, and he was in and out before I even knew what was going on. So I set up a hummingbird feeder. I had one in the closet and filled it up. My son found a recipe on YouTube, of all places, for a solution, a proper solution for hummingbirds. So we've mixed that up and put it in the hummingbird feeder, and we've had the camera pointed at that for 3 or 4 days. And we just take the footage until the camera fills up, and then we erase it, and then we go for it again. Just check the tape, make sure we're not missing, you know, a surprise visit. Sometimes you get a really long video, and you got to really pour over the tape to make sure you don't miss it. So we haven't been able to get a footage of him yet, so we're trying. This is what we do around here when the weather's nice and we're doing stuff in the yard, trying to catch up on the lawn mowing and all that. So appreciate you coming by. And again, we're not doing a heck of a lot. Appreciate your support. Just coming and what do you call them? Calibri. Is that hummingbirds? Calibri? Yeah, you've got some great footage of birds. I've enjoyed your channel there. I think, you know, actually I'm going to give you some credit here too, because you know, you watch other people's stuff on YouTube and you go, hey, you know, I could do that. We got something that might be interesting, and just kind of tweaks another little section of the brain for creativity, and it's always nice to learn from other guys. So call out for you, and I'm going to try your name. It's Paolo Previdi, and your channel is Pilamix. And if I butchered the pronunciation of that, I apologize. That's why I just call you Green Guy. It's easier. Oh, awesome. That's great. Awesome. Thanks for coming to my channel here today. So there's my spiel on what we're doing, and you know, I apologize for getting some of these live streams. I told my wife after that 24-hour live stream that I did for a Life in a Day 2020, that'd be my last live stream. And then today we ran into this problem with storage, and I wanted to get this bird, because we've had so much bad weather that is a perfect day to try and film this little animal. So that's what we're doing, and I'm not going to make any apologies for that, because if we get the picture, it's going to be worth it. So thanks again, and with that being said, I'm just working in the garden over here, so, or maybe about 15 meters away, working in the garden, and I'm going to leave the live stream on here. And if anybody's on there and they actually see it, if you could leave a comment, then I'll know where to go back to and save a clip, and then we can do some identification. And if you, I know nobody wants to sit here and look in a birdhouse all day. That's why I'm letting PRISM Live do it for me. But we'll talk to you later. We'll have a visit later on. Thanks for coming. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Ryan, yeah? Do you want to plug in your phone? Go grab an extension cord.
No, it's okay.
Well, if it gets low, you know where to come then, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out your extension cord or your charger, and because you're not going to be able to charge it from there without an extension cord. And then when you do plug it in, I don't want you to pull my camera off the tripod, eh? Thank you, madame. We will keep safe. I know we're in challenging times again. It seems like you know, that was a long stretch with that first round of that worldwide pandemic. Whoa! You're getting a taste of our yard. There's planes, trains, and automobiles going by. We got it all. Bye now, madam. Thanks for visiting. There'll be another couple of blasts there. Okay, I think he's done. All right. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see you next time. Well, if you're gonna just sit there, I'll go get you a cord then, because I'm going over that way anyway. How's that? You were helping me out, so I'll help you out.
Thank you, Dad. Good. Doing good. Now I don't have to worry about any storage issues. That's pretty awesome. Program. It is. When you review the tape, and sometimes you're really happy with what you got. Just plugging in a cord here for Ryan for his phone. Well, that's How does that joke go again? Usually, well, that would kind of be. Good night, green guy. Have a great sleep. See you in the morning. Paolo Previdi. Paolo Previdi. I'm gonna have to learn that a little bit better. It's hard to pronounce. I'll get my wife to do it. She's Thai. She'll probably be able to really do it funny. That's why she calls you green guy. Okay, have a good night. We'll see you. And thank you, Madame, for showing up and saying hello. We'll come and see you again. Take care, everybody. Now, I hope we get a little bit of bird action here. Hope so. Do you want your computer, Ryan? When it's over here? You can leave it there? It's not playing any sounds, is it? What? I don't think so. I don't hear it doing anything. No, it's not doing anything. Ryan had the big idea. He's got his Chromebook here that he uses for school. And he was going to play some bird sounds on it. So see if that would help getting some birds attracted. So we'll see. Do you need another extension cord for that one?
Nope.
Has it got power?
Yeah, it's got tons.
Okay. I'm going to go work in the garden here for a bit. Give this time, see if we get any bird action. And then if not, we'll maybe go and find that geocache that we missed the other day. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Darn you, Viper. Hello, Capome. How are you? We're trying to get a video of a bird that we saw in the yard today. So we ran out of storage space on the iPhone, and the quick solution was just to go live in hopes that we can capture this little bird on video so we can identify it. Pretty little songbird, yellow body, and really pretty, and to watch it fly is amazing. It's just all yellow when it opens up and starts to flap its wings. I know you're a bird man, so you'd probably appreciate that. Nice to see you, my friend. I'm just working over here in the yard while we're trying to get this bird on footage. Ryan's here with me, and he's working on his computer, and he's got his Chromebook playing some bird sounds. Well, we just had the train go by, as you could hear if you were online when it went by, so it makes quite a racket. So I don't know if we're going to get any birds. We might have to try this ID in the morning, because they're really active in the morning. But looking around the yard here, there's not too much action in the air, so maybe they're all kind of hunkered down in the trees for the afternoon. Well, we're going to give it a shot here for a while before we do something else. I've got some lettuce plants I'm transplanting right now, so I'll get that done, and then Ryan and I are going to go for a little bit of an adventure today. So that's what we're up to. Must be getting pretty late in Thailand there, is it? What is it? It's maybe 5 a.m. Maybe you're just getting up. So have yourself a great day, my friend. And I'm going to get busier and finish this up. And we'll see if we get anything on tape. If we do, we're going to just kind of take the snippets out where there's any bird action, and then we're going to make a little video eventually with all the birds that show up in our yard. They're all migratory birds, of course, because wintertime we just have I don't know what stays around here in wintertime. Maybe magpies, crows, I'm not sure. Most of the birds, they just fly up from either southern part of the US or Mexico, and they winter up here. And of course the Canadian geese are the same thing. When you start seeing the geese honking around here in the fall, you know you better get everything done that you need to before the snow flies. And so if you look around, you can still stay connected to nature. You just got to watch a little bit what's going on around you, and you can figure things out. I always tell my wife I know more than her because I've lived in this country for longer. But if we go to Thailand, I'm listening to everything she says because she's got more experience there, of course. Okay, my friend, thanks for coming. We'll talk to you a bit. I'm going to go get busy here. Nice to see you. I think they maybe just come out in the morning. It gets too noisy with all the trains and tractors. I see a crow over there, but maybe the songbirds are more of a moving target for these other predatory birds. Maybe the crows in the background there. What are you working on? Yeah, you, what? What are you doing? Okay. Are you comfortable there? It's cool enough under the tree, eh?
Yeah.
There's a little birdie.
Go to sleep.
What?
Hmm?
What'd
Go
you
to
say?
sleep. Nothing.
You going to sleep?
No, I said go to sleep to my phone.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
That's okay.
some random numbers.
That's it.
Okay.
We'll get back to him afterwards. Oh yeah. I want to go down to the hardware store and get another one of these hoses, Ryan.
Yeah.
I really like it. It'd be nice to have another one.
It would be nice.
I don't have to move it. But that's a big job.
should get going, eh?
Pardon?
I don't think we're gonna get any bird action here today.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to set it up early in the morning.
You're gonna have to.
I think if I set my alarm, if I leave that tripod right there, get it set up at like evening time, and then come out, set my alarm for like, yeah, maybe 4 in the morning. So when they're really active in the morning, I might be able to get them. It's too noisy. Too many cars and too many predator birds up, so they might be just hiding in the trees during the day, keep cool, stuff like that. So we'll have to drive tomorrow. Alright. Yeah, we'll try tomorrow. We should go get something to drink, a cool drink. And then let's go to that place where we geocached before. Let's get some long pants on. And we'll just go for fun. We won't videotape anything. We'll just go for fun. And I want to do a drone, maybe a drone flight over by that gravel pit. Maybe we can do that too. But let's go just do some fun stuff, just you and me. We won't take YouTube with us today. Okay? Okay. Alright. Let's get this stuff put away. Alrighty, so I don't know if we got any. You didn't see any birds here, Ryan, did you? Were you looking?
I was.
Well, we'll review the tape. We've had, I don't know how long we've been on there, but if we don't have any birds by now, we're not gonna probably until tomorrow. Maybe we'll try this little experiment tomorrow and get it set up at nighttime, and then just set my alarm, get up early, and come out and start the live stream and see if we can get it before it gets too noisy and busy. I really like to get that picture of that bird so we can identify it. So anyway, we're going to end the live stream here in a minute, and thank you all those that popped in, and we'll come back and visit you as soon as we can, and see what you're up to and what you're all about. If we haven't met you before, nice to see you. And we look forward to meet back on your channel. Okay, before I go, just gonna show you what I was doing here. Notification gonna be on there, Ryan? On the live stream? There's a thing that says notification on my phone. That won't be it, just what's in the lens, right? Not what's on the camera? Okay, so it should be good. So I had a bunch of romaine plants that I just threw the seeds in one of these raised beds. And today I thought, well, I've got this other bed. It was supposed to be strawberries, and for some reason most of them died, didn't come back. So I had all this space here, so I thought maybe I'll transplant some of those romaine plants in there. Hopefully they'll make it. I tried it a little bit earlier. These ones were all transplanted, and they seem to be doing well. The ones that didn't get totally eaten by the deers. You can see the tracks of the deer there, those depressions. They were riding high on that garden bed. But early in the spring, I just threw a bunch of seed that I had just willy-nilly everywhere here in hopes that some of them would take, and we just got a whole mass of, well, not maturing, they're getting there. If they're in the right spot, they seem to be growing good, but they're too tight now to really make much for lettuce, so I want to get them transplanted over the next couple days, do a few rows at a time and thin them out a bit, so we'll have some nice salads. Caesar salad is my favorite salad. And we got some red leaf lettuce there, and some spinach that's really done well in here. And what else? I guess that's about all we got. Spinach, lettuce, and 2 types of lettuce. I had some radish growing, but I never have much luck with radishes. They usually get wormy. The worms eat them before I get a chance to eat them. So, and here's another option too for bird watching. I've got quite a bit of wildflowers that grow here. I planted 2 rows about 3 years ago, and my wife wanted to claim this patch of ground for herself to grow vegetables. So this year we tilled it all under, and Believe it or not, those are, I think there's 4 rows of onions there underneath all those wildflowers, but they look so gosh darn beautiful, except for that weed that's poking up there. But yeah, it's amazing how they just keep coming back year after year after year. It makes a really nice spot for moths and bees and butterflies, I guess. And the odd bird pops out of there when you walk by, so that might be an option to try some bird watching there too. So my wife gave me a job to do. She said the garden's getting dry. We've had nothing but rain all year long, but yesterday was a hot one, and she said the ground's already getting dry, so just putting a little bit of water on the garden today. And the peas are doing well. We got to start picking peas. This is looks like the best year. I guess peas like rain. This is about the best year we've had for peas. They're jumping the fence here. They're so high. And I think most of those are the sugar peas. So my wife likes to use them in stir fry and just as a cooked vegetable. Mix it in her Thai style stir fries. And the beans are coming on strong. We've got lots of beans there, 3 or 4 rows of beans. And some sort of Thai vegetables over here. Some kind of Thai vegetable. A couple rows of carrots. And some potatoes. So we'll see what happens in that one. And another job my wife gave me. I've been off work for a while. I had surgery a while back and I survived that. Thank goodness. And getting back on the mend. So she's got me up here doing stuff. I couldn't even walk last year. I was in such bad shape. But slowly it's coming back and getting ready to go back to work here. I just got a call from the insurance agent, and they're going to restart some therapy for me so I can get myself ready to go back to a job. So I'm looking forward to that. YouTube has been great. It's been awesome for our family during this time of global crisis, and it's given us something to look forward to when we get up in the morning and a project to do, and I've really enjoyed it. So thank you, YouTube. There's a shout out for my friends at YouTube, whoever they are. It's a great platform, and man, I sure enjoy meeting everybody out there, sharing thoughts, ideas, videos, and friendship. Believe it or not, I never thought I'd make friends on the internet. It seemed like such a weird idea to me to make friends with people you don't even know. But I have to admit, there's some people that have become as dear or dearer than the people I've met in my real life. So thanks all you guys out there. And with that, I'm going to close down this live stream. Thanks for joining us, those that did, and we'll review the tape, and hopefully my purposes were fulfilled there, trying to find that bird and getting some video of them. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next one.